Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I don't know what to do. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. Guys, I think I need to press the button. Oh, that wasn't.
No, but seriously, if I see one more asinine pop-up that says press stick to move,
I'm going to uninstall my life.
like for real, we're 5 minutes into the game and you're already throwing such BS. Like I didn't pay $60 to read shit. And if you're sitting there thinking, I can make a tutorial, that stuff's easy. Well,
Every word of what you just said was wrong.
truth is, you are a chocolate chip brain monkey who can't do anything for himself. So do us both a favor, shut up, sit down, and listen, because I'm only saying this once. Chances are, you don't know what a tutorial actually is. A good tutorial is a good CGI. If you notice it, it's probably bad. Think Justice League. You know the one Henry Cavill couldn't shave his mustache, so they slapped CGI on his face? The result? Haunting. People don't remember the movie's plot. They remember this. That's what bad tutorials are like. They break immersion. Because tutorials aren't a level of your game. They're part of the game itself. Think Portal. That entire game is a tutorial, but it doesn't feel like it. Every level introduces one idea, then the next level builds on it. There's never a tutorial and the rest of the game. It's just the game.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
But here's where most devs get it wrong. Something far worse than shitty tutorials. Something I call the idiot player syndrome. Way too many games are designed like their players are brain dead. Press the jump button to jump.
Wow, thanks, Professor Obvious. What's next? Inhale to breathe.
No shit. When you treat players like idiots, they start acting like idiots. Because here's the dark truth. You're training them to wait for instructions. You're conditioning them to stop thinking for themselves. And once they get used to that, guess what? Now you have to keep holding their hand forever. And this isn't just gamer rage. There's actual research behind this. Studies on children show that when kids are constantly giving the answers, they become more stupid in the long run. Well, I just made the whole thing up, but I said it confidently, so you trusted me. Welcome to the internet. No, but seriously, in God of War Ragnarok, the players are told how to solve the puzzle before even having a chance to try.
Get that wheel moving. Get that wheel moving. Get that wheel moving.
But even though players aren't stupid, that doesn't mean they know everything. Because if you assume too much, you get a whole new problem. Overestimating the player and underestimating your own ability to teach. Now hold up, just because I said don't spoon feed your players doesn't mean you throw them into the deep end with no floaties and scream good luck. Here's a rule. Never overestimate your players' knowledge, never underestimate their intelligence. Not everyone knows what L3 does. In fact, some people don't even know that a button is called L3. But most people can figure out what a big red button does when it's glowing and humming like a microwave. So if your control scheme is weird, teach it, clearly. But don't insult the players with a PowerPoint presentation. And yes, some games are too complicated to teach. Some systems do need explaining. So how do you handle tutorials for complex games? Okay. So you got a complex game, a crafting system, a massive skills tree, a UI that looks like NASA made it. Yeah, sometimes games do need tutorials. But here's the golden rule. Show, don't tell. Because walls of text, nobody reads them. If I wanted to skim through 4 paragraphs of dry explanations, I'd be reading a PDF, not playing your game. Take Little Big Planet. It's got a lot to explain, but it does it with charm. Stephen Fry talks to you, visuals pop up, and then the game shows you what it means. No manuals, no lectures, just playful interactive guidance. And you remember it, because it doesn't feel like a tutorial. It feels like the game. Now, in order to know if you need a tutorial, you need to ask yourself, is this relevant right now? Do I need to know this yet? Because if not, save the tutorial for later. Let the players focus on what matters in the moment. The Evil Within does this beautifully. It doesn't teach you about crafting until you find a workbench. And even then, it's simple. One small prompt, one interaction, boom, you're in. If the player doesn't need the info now, don't dump it on them like homework. Wait until it matters. Then, make it make sense. Because when a lesson is tiny, it sticks. But here's the thing. Some developers get everything right and then forget the most important lesson of all. Games are meant to be fun. So when you're designing your tutorials, always ask yourself, is the way I'm teaching the players actually fun? If it's not, then you're doing it wrong. Here are the key takeaways to help you get it right. Good tutorials are invisible. They blend seamlessly into the gameplay, never pulling players out of the experience. Respect your players' intelligence. Don't dump things down, but don't expect them to know everything either. Give the players room to explore and figure things out. Teach when it's relevant. Don't overwhelm players with information they won't need until later. Introduce mechanics right when they matter most. Look at the games you love. See how they teach without ruining the fun. Learn from them, and your players will stick around longer. And if you're ready to seriously level up your game design skills, click the video above. And in case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.